This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log one random task at a time. After nearly 2 years and over 4,000 hours of gameplay, I'm finally ready to take on RuneScape's endgame as I venture into the elite tier. Welcome to Season 4 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 156 of the TaskSpoon series. In the last video, we killed a bunch of spiders and did some clues and did some mastering mixology, and we ended by rolling a task to get a Dagon High robe piece from the Laren's chest. So I've been doing some Wildy Slayer, where I ended up getting a little bit sidetracked. I was trying to kill some spindle, and then there was too many PKers, so I went to do more mastering mixology, and it was a whole thing. But in this video, we are going to get back to the Wildy Slayer. I've already got a task, and I forget what it is, but I'm going to go do it. Just like in the last video with the spiders task, I am going to be trying to do as many of the tasks at the wilderness bosses as I can. So any spiders, skeletons, and bears, simply because I still have a bunch of wildy boss tasks on the spreadsheet, and killing them on task is so much better. Not to mention, I do still want to get a Void Waker in the long run, so I will be doing that. But for now, I've got a Chaos Druids task, so I'm just going to go kill them down here. Don't really feel like messing with the Elder Chaos Druids right now. Now, unfortunately, the Chaos Druids down here are level 13, and the drop rate of Laren's keys scales with combat level, so this is not really the best task for that, but it should be a quick one, and we'll start earning Slayer points after this, so we can be a bit more selective with which tasks we do. And what we're really looking for is high combat level enemies that you can kill in the Wilderness Slayer cave, because there is an increased chance when you're in there. So yeah, for now, we're just trying to build up some points, do some quick tasks like this, and then hopefully we can get some better ones going forward. See, now this is what I'm talking about. 242 Dust Devils, a Slayer monster in the Slayer cave for maximum key chance, plus I can barrage them. This is the dream. Literally my first kills and I got Laren's key. Let's go. Another one! See, now that's the kind of task I need more of. 4 Laren's keys took me like 20 minutes, 242 Dust Devils, bunch of loot in the looting bag as well. That was great. Oh, I wasn't recording, but there is a bears task, 99 bears. Let's go kill some Artio. I've only actually killed this boss one single time for the diary, so I don't really know how this is going to go, but this is the setup I'm looking at. The wiki said that as long as you don't have negative magic bonus, your entangles or freezes are guaranteed to hit. And I have exactly +0 magic bonus, so I'm hoping that's enough that I can still guarantee the hits on the freezes. And other than that, I don't really risk anything, although I am very scared to bring my quiver into the wilderness, just because I would hate to lose it. In theory, I should never lose it. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. Let's do it. Hey, there we go. I will say, one thing I'm loving about Artio so far, it's so close to Ferox that I don't feel bad about banking, like, whenever. When I was killing Spindle, like, it's not that far, but it is a little bit of an annoying run. Versus Artio, like, I got that Laren's key, and I'm like, I'm out, I'll just go bank that. Alright, and there is my 20th kill, meaning that I get both combat achievements for KC, as well as now I can actually peek on the cave, so finding a new world next time won't be as bad. So, nice. Oh my god, no way. It actually happened. Unbelievable. Oh my god. I have been so unbelievably lucky at the wilderness bosses. 36 KC for the Voidwaker hilt at Artio, and wait, 36 KC for the blade at Calvarian? Really? 36 KC for both of them? That's weird. If only my Venenatus luck was that good too, we might be already done a Voidwaker. That is insane. Not only that, but I get to tick off a Wildy boss unique task as well. This is going great. And that's the most rare thing at Artio, so I'm just going to continue killing them. Maybe we'll end up getting either the claws or the ring while we're here. And might as well just do it while we're on task. I don't want to say I'm enjoying this boss, because it being in the wilderness already means that I don't really like it. But as far as the boss actually goes by itself, it's not bad. I think if it wasn't in the wilderness, I would like it. But alas. Now my only problem is I'm actually running out of entangles and ice sacks, which although I could bring regular runes, I think I might just stop whenever I run out. I feel like that'll be a good endpoint, and I don't really need to keep killing Artio now, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do, these are the last ones I have, so I'm probably just gonna do these and then go and finish the task elsewhere, and then we'll move on to something else. But that is insane. I am hoping for some more spiders tasks now, because if I could finish a Voidwaker, that solves all of my problems that I've had for DPS spec weapons for, like, well, the entire series, really. So, yeah, that's crazy. Turns out I have exactly 1 point here at the LMS shop from the last LMS task that I can use to buy 70 more Blighted Entangle sacks. So I'm going to do this once, and then now when we run out of these, that's when I'll stop. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to call it there on the Artio. I mean, I couldn't have asked for much more. It is a little sad that now the one piece that I need is from Spindle, my least favorite of the three bosses, but yeah, excited to get more spiders tasks, hopefully, and we're just going to continue. I've got 5 Laren's keys. I might go and try and open these after this task. I got a Mammoth's task that I would love to not have to do, so I'm going to go and try and open those keys and see if we could just skip this one. Alright, 5 chances at a 1 in 80 something. Maybe we get lucky. Nerp. Oh, I wasn't recording, but I actually got a Laren's key from the Mammoth. That's so funny. So I looked it up, and apparently Laren's keys are 1 in 100 for Mammoths, so not as rare as I thought, but it's still nice, considering I only have to kill 116, so already got my 1, maybe we can get 2. Or 3. What? What is going on? I went to save the clip of me getting 2 Longbones, and then I got another Laren's key. My luck at Mammoths is crazy. Another Longbone! What is going on? Another Laren's key! Oh my goodness! Who would have thought that Mammoth would end up being one of the tasks that I get the most Laren's keys on, but I guess I'll take it. And almost unbelievably, my next Slayer task is to kill 72 spiders. Let's go! All of a sudden, I'm so much more motivated to do this task. 72 kills at a 1 in 912 chance to finish a Voidwaker? Let's do it. Hey, a key. Hey, another key. I got another Fangs. I already have that. But there's another one. Oh, I wasn't recording. I stopped my recorder after I got the Fang dupe, and then I died. So I don't actually have it, but I didn't need it, so I guess it didn't really matter, but that's funny. Now, the good thing is, my setup, I really don't risk anything. I mean, the only thing I really lost was whatever was in my looting bag, which I have to get back now, which I got immediately. So I don't really care about dying. It's just sort of annoying. It just slows me down. You know, I was curious how that guy managed to sneak up on me like that. you know, I've got my scout outside the cave, and I was like, how did he get past it without me seeing him? And then I looked, and turns out my other game is just frozen right now. So even though I can still see the picture-in-picture, it's just not updating. So, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, let's go. Alright, last spindle kill of this spider's task with no Void Waker gem, as to be expected, but still pretty successful. And there is someone outside the cave, so I'm trying to get out of here. Hey, a key. Oh my god, I actually got a Laren's key from these guys. Well, 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 what is this, Cristilia? 97 spiders? Don't mind if I do. But before we go and kill the spider, I'm going to go and open my Laren's keys. I've got 8 of them, so might as well just go check it out. And not to mention, it is getting a little bit spicy here in the wilderness right now. It is sort of peak time, right, as everyone's coming home from school and work and stuff. So I'm going to go open these keys. I might go and kill some time back at Mastering Mixology, and then we'll go back to Spindle. Alright, let's see it, game. 1 Dagon High piece, please. Oh my god, it actually worked. Incredible. I'm gonna open these anyway. What the heck, dude? What just happened? What? Man, that could have been so cool if that wasn't a second top. If that was like a row bottom or something, that would have been insane. But, okay, sure. So, fun fact, the Dagon High robe top is actually sort of useful for me. If you want to compare it to the Aram's robe top, you can see I'm going to lose out on 5 magic attack, but I gain 2 prayer, which in a lot of places is really important, actually. So, this is not terrible. Again, would have been way cooler to get some robe bottoms as well, but yeah, obviously the defense bonus is a lot lower, but Dagon High robe top, cool. I just can't believe how well that task went. I mean, obviously the Void Waker piece was insane, getting 2 Dagon High robe tops in 18 Laren's chests. Again, it's about a 1 in 83 to get any Laren's piece or any Dagon High piece from Laren's chest. This is great. And I've got a spider's task ready to go, which I'm debating if I'm just going to go and do it now or not. I might go and, like I said, do some Mastering Mixology, and then later tonight, when things die down, go and finish that task. So next time, we're just ready to go for any Slayer task we get. Why, hello and good morning to the gamers. It is Wednesday morning, which means that it is update day, and there is a pretty substantial one. So I'm going to go through it and talk about what's relevant to me and what I like and what I don't like. First of all, there is a major overhaul to Wintertodt and the way everything works, and there's even a little notification here when you try and go in for the first time, which is kind of cool. But now, instead of health, you have a warmth meter. And if your warmth meter goes down, you essentially die, like, really quickly. And so Wintertodt is no longer about staying healthy, but rather staying warm, which I think makes thematic sense. And there's a lot of good updates with it. As you can see there, new hit splat, new warmth meter, very cool. And yeah, there's lots of new updates, including stuff like they've increased the delay between when you can get hit when you're fletching, so you don't get hit every, like, 2 seconds. They've done a bunch of things with the potions. They've done, honestly, they've done a lot of stuff here. I'm not really going to go over everything because I don't plan on being back at Wintertodt anytime soon. But there is a lot of cool changes, and I think it's going to make Wintertodt more enjoyable for specifically higher level people. One of the big complaints was that the optimal way to do Wintertodt before was at like 10 HP, which meant that if you did any combat before coming to Wintertodt, you were kind of screwing yourself. Whereas now, like, food all heals like a similar amount, so you can still use cakes to heal your warmth meter. Even at 99 hit points, it's still just as effective. I didn't know you could see other people's warmth meter. That's kind of cool. Yeah, cool update. I will be coming to Wintertodt eventually, probably, to get 99 fire making, but not anytime soon. So, next up is the Hoi Kotal. Unfortunately, they did not change anything about the boss itself. Specifically, I was hoping for some changes when it had to do with solos, but They did change stuff with the drop rates, specifically the hides now drop as a 2 to 3 at a time instead of just 1. So when you're killing it in a team, you're more likely to get 1 hide based on your contribution, which is very nice. That was the main complaint people had, was that to get the full armor set, you needed so many hides that nobody was ever going to do it for such a small upgrade. Whereas now, at least you might want to do it for, like, if you're missing a God D hide piece, you can make one. And it's a whole thing, but I may come back here in the future to get a hide and maybe another thing, but not going to worry about it for now. They also changed the soiled pages, drop more at a time, which again, I don't really care because there's like no uses for a Tome of Earth in this game, but I guess it's nice. They also changed the Colossal Worm Agility course to give a little bit more XP per hour when doing the Advanced course, which was one of my complaints about it, so I guess that's good. And they increased the amount of termites you get when doing the Advanced course compared to the regular course, so that's good. I mean, not super big changes, very small, minor tweaks, but good that they're at least listening to stuff like that, because that was my biggest complaint, was the XP per hour was a bit low, so that's nice. And lastly, the Mastering Mixology changes. Specifically, they added bonus points when handing in multiple potions at a time. So if you hand in 2 potions, you get 20% bonus points, and if you hand in all 3, you get 40% bonus points. So now, the optimal way to get points at the minigame is to just do all 3 potions all the time, which I think I like. I think that makes it more intuitive. You just do every potion, and it's more about being efficient in that sense than trying to figure out which potions to do and which to ignore. So I like that change. They also updated some of the rewards. So for instance, the potion storage, they made a huge change. They're trying to fix all the problems that people had with it, which I think they've done most of. There's still a couple things people don't like, but I think it's enough that I have gone and put all my potions in here, which has made a lot of extra bank space. I think I was at 1,050 out of 1,060 slots. Now I'm at 997, which for a hoarder like myself, it feels amazing to have all this extra bank space. I mean, you could just see, I don't know if I've showed off this tab in a while, but this is where I keep all the stuff that I've had to get for my tasks and for the collection log that I don't really have a use for. So it just sits in here doing like nothing most of the time. So having all that extra bank space is actually really nice for me. So I think I'm actually going to stay here for a little bit. With the new changes, I want to try them out and see what kind of points per hour I'm getting. And I think I'm going to try and get the chugging barrel. I'm still pretty far ways away, but I'm hoping with the new bonus points it doesn't take too long. So yeah, I think that's my plan. Before we go and roll a new task, I'm going to try and get one more item here, and then we'll finish off the last one in the log, which is the Regent Pouch, I think. Yeah, so we'll get the chugging barrel, and then we'll get the Regent Pouch another time. Okay, I take it back. I need to amend my plan because I don't actually have enough lie paste to get the points required to buy the chugging barrel. So I need to do some farm runs to get some herbs to turn into lie paste. I'm just doing some toad flax. I have like 200 toad flax seeds, so yeah, I need to do some of those. And while we wait for them, I think I am going to go and do that spider's task at Spindle, just because I don't want a Turiel skip. I want to keep my wilderness streak. So at some point, I'm going to need to do that task anyway. So I might as well do it now and prepare for the next time I get a task related to Slayer. And in between, I'll go and do my farm runs. And then once we're done both of those things, I'll go get the chugging barrel and then we'll roll a new task. I know that was like a long plan, but yeah. So one of the things they fixed with the potion storage is there's now an option in the settings menu to always deposit to the potion store, which means that even when you have this open, when you deposit potions, they automatically go into the storage, which is one of the main things that people hated about it, was that even if you had the potion storage unlocked, you had to like manually open it and deposit them into here. So that's a nice little change. I think as soon as they make it so you can withdraw from your inventory setups, and now I believe that that's probably an issue with the plugin and not on Jagex's end, but as soon as they make it so you can do that, I think it's actually going to be really nice. Hey, a dragon pickaxe. Neat. I actually wanted one more of those to fill a stash unit. I think it's for Master Clue or something, so there we go. Nice. Alright, and there is the last kill of the spider's task. Unfortunately, as to be expected, no luck with the Voidwaker gem, but I mean, the dragon pick was cool and a lot of other good drops. A lot of red spider's eggs, snapdragon, stuff like that, so yeah, but we are finally done. I get to leave the wilderness. Yay! I'm actually so excited to get to go and do something that I don't have to be just paying attention to like 2 screens the entire time. I think that's my real problem with a lot of the wilderness stuff is like, for example, with Spindle, I'm doing the mechanics of the boss, you know, the ads and the webs and everything, plus prayer flicking the whole time, which isn't, I guess, 100% necessary, but just to save supplies, plus staring at my other screen, making sure that nobody's coming in to kill me. It's just, it's a lot going on, so I'm excited to go and do something a little bit lower intensity. And we're going to move back to some mastering mixology. Hopefully I've got enough toad flax for this lye paste. I didn't actually do any math, I'm just going to see how much I get. Well, I got plenty of paste to get the chugging barrel at least. Not enough for the regen pouch, but that'll have to be for another day anyway. So let's just go do it. I am excited to see the changes in specifically like points per hour when it comes to making the 3 potions at the same time. So let's go try it out. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I expected from reading the update. It's just bonus points for handing stuff in, gonna make things faster, which is really nice, because I was gonna do it anyway. So, yeah, we're just gonna do this till we get a chug jug. I will say, now especially, it feels a little weird that the points are tracked separately. Before, you'd kind of have to target certain types of potions, specifically the lye. It seemed like that was the one you needed the most of. But now, you're just doing all of the potions anyway. Feels like they could consolidate all of the points into one and just get like a total number of points per potion. But, I mean, we'll see in the long run how it actually turns out. It just feels a little weird now. Alright, well, like 4.5, 5 hours later, it is done. I have enough points to buy the chugging barrel. I've just been doing this like all evening. It's like 1 AM. I'm ready to go to bed, but first, might as well get a collection log slot. Neato. So if you don't know what this does, you can open it and put in some potions, and then when you click on it, it drinks all of the potions at the same time, which is essentially just used for pre-potting. I think you actually have to be within a certain distance of a bank to drink from it. So it's, yeah, just a pre-pot thing. Makes it easier for like raids and stuff. I don't really know how much use I'm really going to get out of it, but now I have it. So cool. One more item to go on the Mastering Mixology log, and where am I? Mastering Mixology. And I don't know when I'm going to do this. I've done a lot of this minigame recently. I might just save that for later. Why, hello and good morning once again to the gamers. I was having a little bit of a think last night, and I think I've decided that this is the point where I am no longer going to add new content to the spreadsheet. So usually I've just been retroactively adding whenever new stuff comes out, putting it on the spreadsheet where it would normally be, and then going and doing it. For example, if it was on the hard or medium tier, I would go and do it immediately. I think this is the point where I'm going to stop doing that. I would like to finish this series eventually and start what I plan to do afterwards. And I think this is the time where I'm just not going to add any more things to the spreadsheet. Now, that being said, I am still going to go and try out new things. And for example, like right now, I'm going to go and try and get a Huecoatl unique. I don't know how long I'm going to try for, but I would like to get at least one of these 3. And that way I won't feel as bad for not adding any of them to the spreadsheet. So I'm going to go do that. But yeah, this is the point. I'm no longer going to add any new items to my spreadsheet. And eventually we will finish the elite tier, and then I will go and do what I have planned for the post-series, which I'm not going to spoil now, but I do have plans. Now, lucky for me, I am a YouTuber, and so I just called upon my clan to see if anyone wanted to come and do some Huecoatl with me. So I've got myself a little team here. I think we've got 5 people, so we can actually do the pillar mechanic, but still hopefully have a decent chance at some uniques. So, word kind of spread that I was looking for people to come and do some Huikodal with, and the team grew a little bit higher than ideal, but I'll never complain. And this is your reminder, if you wanted to join the in-game clan, it's called TaskSpoons, and anyone's allowed to join. So, if you want to join me for activities like group Huikodal, that's the place to do it. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. Did 69 KC, got a bunch of pages, didn't get anything else really, unfortunately. I was really hoping for either some more seeds or another collection log slot, but I'm not too concerned. I'll come back to this in the future, I just don't really want to bother with it right now. So, let's go back to the spreadsheet and actually roll a task. Alright, here we go. Complete the Dagon High Robes task. And let's see what we're doing. I would love to see, I know I just said that I was happy to be able to get out of the wilderness, but a Wildy boss task would let me go back to Spindle and maybe farm for a Voidwaker gem would be pretty cool right about now. Get one unique draw from God War's dungeon. Alright, well this is good too. I've been waiting for one of these for a while now. I've had this Avian Seas task sitting here for so long, I don't even remember when I got this, but we can finally unstore this and go and do it. Go and kill 247 Avian Seas at Armadillo. I think I already have like pretty much everything I need. I have like chins and everything, so we should just be able to go right over there right now. So I'm going to be chinning Kree. Fortunately, I still have a bunch of black chins from when I was killing it before and didn't end up using very many. And this is the setup. Hopefully I remember what I'm doing and don't die because I really don't want to lose my chins. And as far as drops go, the only thing we have is the chain skirt. So the hilt, the top, or the helmet all count. And I kind of want the chest plate because that would be my new best in slot range chest. I kind of want the helmet because that would probably be my best in slot range helmet as well, but it doesn't really matter. I would more importantly want it for the Master Clue step. The hilt would be the worst by far. I don't really have a use for an Armadillo God Sword. So, yeah, chest plate or helmet, please. Alright, well, first trip, I got 9 kills, which isn't horrible, and that is enough that I can go and bank at the next prison, so I'll take it. It's really unfortunate that all 3 of the bodyguards also count as Avian Seas. This Avian Seas task is going by so fast, even though I've only actually done 22 Kriara kills. I'm essentially killing Kalissa twice each kill, plus the other 2, plus Kree. So I go through 5 Avian Seas on my Slayer task every kill, which kinda sucks. And one of the reasons that I was thinking about just doing some Bofa only, once I've built up some KC, I can do sort of shorter trips with the Bofa only. Because obviously I'll be eating more food in that method, but yeah, that just kind of sucks. I just looked at my task and realized like I'm almost halfway done already. Oh, 100 KC. Alright, there is the last kill of my Slayer task. Unfortunately, no items for me. I did manage to get 51 kills out of that Slayer task, but yeah, no luck there. Let's go get a new one. Who knows? Maybe my Slayer cape will actually give me the first back-to-back proc of the series. Nope. A spider's task from Aya? I could go kill 19 Spindle. I don't think this is something I'm going to do every time I get a spider's task from Aya. I think that would just take way too long, but at least for now, I just want to break from Kree, so this will give me a nice little 45-minute-ish break. Go and kill some Spindle, maybe get lucky on the Voidwaker gem, and then we'll go continue in a bit. Alright, well there is the end of the spider killing. As to be expected, nothing really too exciting there, but a nice little break. Oh my goodness, yes, finally got an Avian Seas task. I've been doing this like all night. I was just about to go to bed actually, so this will be perfect for tomorrow morning. Hello and good morning to the gamers. Last night I was just doing some woodcutting before bed, and I got enough clue nests to go and hand them in for a master clue, which I was doing this morning. And I got the Follow the Bard step for an Armadillo helmet, which is just a slap in the face for me on 5 steps, no less. So I might actually just hold on to it, because you never know, I might end up with an armadillo helmet from the task. But that does mean I have to go and finish my nice cryptic clue that I've been holding on to for easy steps. But, oh well, I think it's worth it. Well, I just got another Follow the Bard step. If this is a second armadillo helmet, I'm going to be so sad. Okay, good. And a quick trip to the wilderness to refill on ecumenical keys. And here we go, back at Kriara, 226 kills, which should get us like 45 actual Kriara kills, which isn't great, but, oh well, let's do it. No! I mean, yes, but no! Man, that's too bad. I mean, obviously, I'm happy that I get to complete the task. I don't really like Kree that much. It's too stressful for me. But like I said before, the Armadillo Hilt is by far the thing that I wanted the least. Although it is the most rare, so going forward, that is good that we already have it. But yeah, not the most useful for me right now. If you're for some reason unaware, the AGS spec just does a bunch of damage. As you can see here, it says deals an attack that inflicts 37.5% more damage with double accuracy, which means that you can hit some pretty high numbers. 71 without being potted is not bad, but realistically, it's not super useful for PVM. The only thing you really use it for is in PvP for a big sort of knockout hit, but in PVM situations, there are often better, more DPS spec weapons. Now, for me, I'm actually considering using it at a couple places, but as soon as I get either like Claws, Burning Claws, or Dragon Claws, or Void Waker, or anything like that, the AGS will quickly become obsolete. But I guess it's sort of cool. I'll put the loot on screen here. We ended up doing 63 kills for this task, putting us at 126 KC total, which means that we finished the last task in 63 kills as well. That's kind of weird. But yeah, not really much to say about the loot. It's kind of terrible other than the uniques, so yeah, but there it is. I just realized we're almost done with the main bosses at God War's Dungeon. Zilyana, all I have left is a Saradomin's Light, which I'm going to put off for a while, considering I don't want or need it. Grardar, we are done with everything but the pet. Kriara, we just have the 2 armor pieces left. And Krill, we still need that Staff of the Dead after almost 1000 KC, but yeah, not too bad. And then obviously we have to go over to Nex and get like everything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And we're moving on. Let's go roll a new task. All right, here we go, back on the spreadsheet. Complete the task. 73% beam numbered, lol. And let's see what we're doing next. I don't really know what we're doing. I just hope we have enough time to fit it in this video. So anything relatively short would be nice. Get 1 new unique from Master Clues. Well, this could be very short. Now, I say should be because I do have 11 Master Caskets already, and just based off the odds of getting a new unique on how many I've opened and how many I've got so far, this should be enough, hopefully, and if it's not, then that really sucks. But we're not going to think about that, because we're just going to get it right now. A Mimic. Alright, 1 in 38 chance at a 3rd age ring? No, but 25 Renars isn't bad. Alright, we got 3 caskets left. Please, game, I don't want to have to farm for Master Clues. Just give me a unique. No! Now, we're not totally done yet. I do have some caskets here that I can open and hope for some more Master Clues. Now, the odds are pretty low that I even get 1, but might as well do it. A new collection log's always nice. Another new collection log's nice. Alright, no Master Clues, though. Now, although it may have sucked to not finish the task there are some good things about this. For starters, this means that we need to go and mostly farm for elite clues to go and hand them in for master clues, which means that we can go and do pretty much anything we want for elite clues. And, you know who drops elite clues is Kriara. I'm only partially joking. I am going to go back to Kriara, at least to finish the Avian Seas task that I already have. This gives us the chance to get the Armadillo Helmet, which would essentially finish another Master Clue, being the one we already have, as well as give us an Elite Clue to go and hand in for a different Master Clue. So, yeah, looks like I'm not out of it yet. We're going back to the bird. No! Are you... Well, rip 300 black chins, that is so depressing, especially because, like, that was just the worst RNG I've ever seen. That was the longest kill. I went through 2 Kalissas, and Kriar was still at, like, half health or something, and then I still get comboed out. I'm so upset about that. No, that's the one I already have. Oh no, I saw the pink. Oh, that's so sad. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the chain skirt is still a good drop. It's worth a lot of money, even if I just want to put in Death's Coffer, or if I want to break it down to Fortify Masori in the future. And then there's some free plates right there, but I'm just so sad. I saw the Armadillo and I thought it said chest plate with the pink light, and then, yeah, it was just a dupe, and now I'm sad. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! The dream! I'm not gonna lie, the combination of the death into the dupe chain skirt had me really questioning whether or not this was gonna be worth it to come back here for the 1 in 250 chance or whatever it is for an elite clue, but yes, very worth it. So I decided to just go have a quick look through all of the master clue steps and see if there are any items that I don't have yet. And there are a few, most notably the Black Dragon Mask and the Flared Trousers, both of which are other clue items that I have not yet received. There is the new Huecoatl Coif and Vambraces, so if I ever get that step, I'm gonna need to go back to Huecoatl, which that's gonna be fun. And the Pharaoh Scepter, which I just need to get another one because I used mine for my altar. But other than that, I have all of the clue step items, including all of the Foul the Bard steps now. So now every time I get a Foul the Bard step, I no longer have to worry about not being able to do it. So yeah, that is great. And we've got a master clue we can go do. And there is the casket from that clue. And I'm pretty sure there's a 100% chance that there's a new unique in here. Well, never mind. So I think I'm going to have to call the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like and check if you're subscribed. Maybe leave me a comment, as those are the best ways to help my videos with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll go have a think about what I want to do for some elite clues in the next video. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. And I want to give a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members: Alchemist BTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, Dolph, Fading Shadow, Mondeep Bassi, and Frank Chandler. And if you want to see your name here in the credits for the rest of the season, consider becoming a channel member. The lowest tier is only $2 a month, and it really helps me out. Thank you.